Welcome to Prabhu KB's YouTube channel. I am the CEO Managing Partner of Fibocan LLP. As you know, Fibocan is into the business of enabling wealth. We enable wealth through training, coaching, mentoring, helping clients devise their investment strategies through our technology solutions, products and innovative investment strategies. Our logo is this one, Fibocan Wealth Enablers. Every video will be discussing what happened, why it happened, what will happen, why and when it will happen, which is why I request everyone to watch the video till the end and also click the bell icon and also subscribe. Encourage your friends and known person to subscribe. Now, today, January 9, 2022, Sunday. In this video, we'll be discussing about the global market performance. Global markets, currencies and commodities. In the global markets, we'll discuss FTSE, Dow, S&P and Nasdaq. We will start first with USD INR. Before that, if one recollects, on November 7th Sunday and November 21st Sunday and again on December 19th, we had put our global market videos, after which today is the first day we are putting in this 2022. USD INR pair, it closed at 74.27. In the daily chart, it is going down. It is going down and near the lower band. In the weekly chart, it is down and below the exponential moving average and the middle band. And in the monthly chart, it formed a solid red candle in December with long upper wick. Now it is near the middle band and exponential moving average. On November 7th, if one recollects, we are told very clearly that 73.90 is going to act as a good support, which we reiterate again, and in that video we told it will touch 76. Precisely that is what had happened, and now again it is back to 74.27. Once again 73.90 will act as a strong support. If for some reason that is broken down, it will go all the way up to 73.40, below which it will not go. It will act as a strong support. From there it is going to be up move. Next is dollar index. Dollar index at 95.722. Dollar index, it formed a solid red candle in the daily chart. In the weekly chart, it formed an inverted hammer, and in the monthly chart, it formed a bearish harami in December. On January 3rd, it formed a solid reversal by forming a green candle. December 31st, it formed a red candle, after which on January 3rd, it formed a reversal candle. Now it is near the lower band. From here, the downside is very minimum, and from here it has to move up. Why? Because US dollar will go up, and hence dollar index also will go up. That is one reason, and hence the up move is more possible than a further down move from here. And in fact, when it was hovering around 93 levels in October, September we are told that it will touch 96, which it happened, and once again it will resume its up move after going from here. Next is US 10-year yield. 10-year yield at 1.765. This is on a strong up move. It is the fifth green candle it formed, and it is nicely riding along the upper band in the daily chart. It's a beautiful sight from a technical chart perspective. It formed a solid green candle, fifth green candle, riding along the upper band in the weekly chart, in the daily chart. In the monthly chart, in the weekly chart, it formed a solid green candle and it is above the upper band. In the monthly chart, in the month of December, it formed a bullish harami, hammer, and also a bullish bar reversal. Now, a morning star type is going to be formed with a solid green candle. So from here, US dollar index has to move up. The downside is very minimum. Probably if at all it falls, it will come down below 1.5, below which it will not fall. Hence, we expect further up move for US 10-year yield from these levels. Brent and NYMEX. Brent and NYMEX both follow similar pattern. Hence, we will combine together and discuss. Brent at 81.75 and NYMEX at 78.90. Both are nicely moving up along the upper band. It is not riding along the upper band, but upper band is going up. The price of the stock is also going up. In the weekly chart, it formed a solid green candle and moving towards the upper band. In the monthly chart, it formed a piercing pattern in the month of December in both NYMEX and Brent, and now it formed a solid green candle. Hence, no, it is in a good up move. In fact, in September-October time frame, we are told that soon it is going to touch 100, and we expect it to cross 100 before June, unless otherwise some strong reversal happens, which I don't see happening in the near future. Next we go into indices. Dow at 36,231. It is trending down in the daily chart. It formed a spinning top, small green candle after two red candles. Hence, we can expect further going down in the next week. In the weekly chart, it formed a small but solid red candle. Looking like a shooting star, and first reversal near the upper band has happened. In the monthly chart, in the month of December, it formed a bullish engulf, green, solid big green candle. Till now, it has formed a spinning top in the monthly chart. Since in the daily chart, it is going to go down because of the type of candle it has formed on January 7th, we expect one more red candle in the next week, which means next week it is going to be negative for Dow Jones, which will also bring down in the monthly chart. However, the exponential moving average at 34,547 should act as a strong support. S&P closed at 4677. It follows a similar pattern, excepting that it is slightly ahead of down in going down. It is trending down, and in the daily chart it is below the middle band and in the exponential moving average. In the weekly chart, it formed a solid red candle and formed a bullish engulf also in the weekly chart. In the monthly chart, in the month of December, same that of Dow, formed a solid big green candle, bullish engulf, and now it is forming a bearish engulf, and the trend is down, and the support should be at exponential moving average, monthly exponential moving average at 4417. I expect further fall from these levels, and S&P also should form a red candle next week. Nasdaq 14,935. Nasdaq was very weak till now, and in fact it formed a solid red candle and bearish engulf and touching the lower band. In the weekly, it formed a solid red candle and formed an evening star. That is, evening star is a combination of three candles. First was a green candle, next was a doji star, third candle is a solid red candle, evening star. In the monthly chart, in the month of December, it formed a hanging man candle, after which till now it has formed a solid red candle. However, this chart is slightly different from that of S&P and Dow because it went fast ahead. Now I feel that there is some kind of reversal that can happen. Why? Because in the lower on the daily chart, from the lower band, there have been two reversals that had happened. Hence, I don't expect further fall from Nasdaq. In fact, I expect Nasdaq to slightly close above these levels, and it should take support in the lower band and move up to 15,291.70 middle band in the weekly chart, or even up to 15,370, which is the exponential moving average on the weekly chart. On the lower side, 13,373 on the monthly middle band should act as a strong support. FTSE closed at 7485. It is the strongest of all the global indices. Strong support and formed a piercing pattern in the daily chart and moving up towards the upper band in the daily chart. In the weekly, it formed a doji star. Though it is a doji star, it is riding on the upper band in the weekly chart. Hence, the up move is intact. In the monthly chart, it formed a solid, very big green candle in December, forming a bullish engulf. Now, it has formed a doji star in the monthly. However, in the weekly, if it goes up, and daily also, since it is moving towards the upper band, I feel that FTSE should touch 7752, which is nothing but the upper band in the monthly chart. Of course, this level will go up, and hence the price target also will be revised upwards. Lastly, CBOE VIX at 18, it is more or less stable at these levels. With all these things, what do we expect for global indices next week? Dow and S&P should go down further, while Nasdaq will go up and FTSE should continue its up move. So thank you very much for subscribing. Lastly, disclaimer as always, the objective of this video is only for training and educational purpose. Please discuss with your investment advisor before making any investment decision. Anybody interested in understanding details and all those things can subscribe to our channel and also take our training courses. Thank you very much.